Legmeister. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Game 2 of the Alt-StarCraft Novice Grand Finals for this week. It is Jinchot versus Scrawny, and Jinchot is up 1-0 right now. This is a best of 3, and I will let Lord Frisia take away the introductions.
Alright, will do. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of our map, we have Jinchot, our purple Terran. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Scrawny, our blue Zerg. So, after our last game, NJX, what are you expecting coming from the players in this game?
Well, I honestly, it's obvious Scrawny does not prefer his regular neutralist play versus Terran. It's obviously something he prefers more to do with the Protoss opponents. I would actually like to see him get roaches a little quicker, perhaps. Did he have roaches last game, or am I thinking of the game?
Oh, you're thinking of the game. That last game was just a straight up Hellion. He wasn't able to get anything.
Right. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I'd like to see him be able to defend Hellions a little better by getting spine crawlers. So hopefully he can do that, and it would be nice to see Jinchot maybe. I would like to see him try it again, but I'd also like to see him try that epic bunker rush again. But this is a very, very long map, so I'm not sure if that's exactly viable on this one.
Yeah, you know what, I'd probably agree with you there. I don't think the bunker rush is as viable as the Hellion harassment. This thing is, though, the Natural's defense choke point is a bit smaller on this map, so I think a spine crawler would be super effective at defending a natural anyway. I'd like to point out, though, that Scrawny wasn't terrible at holding off the Hellion harass. He had the right idea by putting the queens on the ramp. It was just that he pulled them out in like an all-out attempt to kill the Hellions, and you know, Jinchot just kept pushing it rather than going back and doing something else, and the fact that he kept reinforcing it caught Scrawny off guard.
Yeah, indeed. That was probably the one game-ending thing right there of him moving his queens down that ramp off creep. So far it looks like standard fall off. Nothing totally unusual right now. Looks like we might be going for quick speedlings and you know, the usual Marines coming out just right now. So nothing too out of the ordinary at this point in time.
Okay, well, see, our first Marine coming out of the barracks going to be able to deny any type of drone scout. And we see our SCV moving across the map. It's going to scout up into the main, and, well, not going to see a whole heck of a lot. Just pretty standard play at this point.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting to me is that Jinchot quickly took the double gas. So what do you think that means?
I'm half curious if you might attempt 2-1-1. Is this a barracks or is this a factory? That's a factory.
I think a 1-1-1 is. I think that's what he's going for. I can't see any other.
I think. Yeah.
And look at this Overlord coming in right now. If he scouts out the double gas, this could be big. He's got to move these Marines in position to take this out quick. Ugh, I think he's going to scout out the double gas.
Even then, remember, these are lower league players, so they're not exactly going to be sure what they're looking at when they see 2 gas. Because 2 gas in these leagues could really mean anything. Could just, you know, mean. I don't understand why he turned his Overlord. You can't attack using an Overlord.
Interesting. Maybe he was trying to see at the ramp if he could get any scout out on the tech structures. And I don't think he saw the starport, did he?
He saw the starport, but he didn't click on it. But he did see the other gas.
Alright, so he may or may not know what's coming, but I'd love to see him throw down spore crawlers, or, you know, at least get an Evo chamber and prepare to throw down spore crawlers, because Banshees can be devastating.
Indeed. But this is looking very much like a 1-1-1 right now, and what does Scrawny have to answer to this? Just a couple of spine crawlers. Did learn his lesson from last game, spine crawlers. Right,
well, he's switching the tech. You see, Jinchot's taking the factory and switching it with the starport so that the starport can produce Banshees ASAP. And he's actually producing a second starport. I think he's going for all-in Banshee play rather than straight-up 1-1-1. That's interesting, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that, ever.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw that too, but remember, this is lower league, and anything can win here.
I'm actually thinking though, say your Zerg player doesn't scout it out, and you just, like, he's expecting you to have a standard army, and you smother him with like 12 Banshees, what's he gonna do?
And then what would be worse is 12 cloak Banshees.
Right, and it looks like that's what he's going for.
That'd be an, oh god, now what do I do? I wouldn't exactly reveal these to him yet, and he's just flown them straight into the Zelnaga.
That's
not good.
Not good at all. I mean, he is producing 2 at a time, which is great, but now this is going to give Scrawny a chance to throw down an Evo Chamber and say, holy ying, I need air. Anti-air, rather.
Well, it doesn't look like he's actually going for an Evo Chamber just yet. I haven't seen him place one anywhere, but he is going to attempt to take out this Queen. But he needs to,
one more shot. I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get it. Yeah.
And there goes the Evo Chamber. So he's going to want to get set Banshees across the map really quickly because now spores are imminent. I would have actually waited for Jinchot to get a couple of more of those Banshees before attempting to push forward. I would have at least gotten 4 before I pushed across the map.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, but what's interesting is there's the cloak on these Banshees. I mean, he took a lot of damage on that one Banshee because he didn't cloak earlier, but that's fine. I mean, these Banshees are actually doing wonders. The Roach play is totally, not giving any support to help kill these Banshees, and right now they have free reign to take out Queens or Mineral Line or whatever he wants to do. And he's actually going to focus down these spores. Only one's going to actually be able to get up. Look at this.
We got more on the way, though.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Might be able to he takes out that one, and now he does.
He's putting these spores in weird positions. And he's going to be forced to evac the main. And if he kills this Evo Chamber, I think it's going to be a GG. I mean, these spores aren't in the best position. He can still kill both hatcheries without being in range of any spore crawlers.
Yeah, he can indeed, which is amazing. So now he has no way of making spores, but he is creating a nice little army of spores around his... maybe they're going away.
How does he have vision? Oh, these Banshees aren't cloaked again. And he loses one right there. But, again, he has full reign on this hatchery right now, and... well, 32 SCVs to 16 drones. You tell me who's ahead.
Yeah, well, the other thing is there's no anti-air coming out for Scrawny at all. He's not producing any Queens at all. He is making a Spore Crawler beeline it down, but it's just going to get picked off as it's rooting down. Unfortunately, it looks like Jinchot is going to be our new champion. Yeah, it appears so. I would have liked to see him plant that in his main base. We could have evac those drones up into the main safely, but oh man, he's just smothering him with Banshees, and right now Scrawny has no chance but to go all in with what he has, but I can't see him coming out on top, especially when he can't attack air, so... especially when now he has not enough money to rebuild another hatchery. This is GG, unfortunately. Yep, sadly enough. It's almost like, is this army going to get there before the Banshees kill everything? Well, we now do have a base trade scenario, but unfortunately I think Scrawny's going to come on the short end of the stick, as there is a small army here waiting for this push. And he could pull the Banshees back if necessary, so I really think... oh, be careful, man, with those Banshees at the Spore Crawlers. Oh, he doesn't really need to worry. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, all of these buildings are going to go poof. And Jinchot is our new Alt-Starcraft Novice Arena champion for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you guys for Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. It was great casting with you, NJX. It was a fun time. Oh, yeah.